So how do Casper and Nectar compare as mattresses? Well, that's basically what I'm going to be talking about today in this video. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we review online beds and we put them head to head so that we can help you on your mattress journey so you can find the ultimate bed for your sleeping situation. Now in this video, I'm going to touch on the policies that both these beds come with. Then I'll touch on the similarities, the differences, and all the things related to these mattresses. And at the end, I'll try to have a final verdict to answer some of the questions that you still might have, like, should I go with Nectar or should I go with Casper? Now, if along the ride you like this video, hit the thumbs up button or subscribe to the channel for more. But let's get into this mattress comparison of Casper and Nectar.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
All right, so before I get into the bulk of this comparison and talk about all of the details and all the specs of these mattresses and how they compare and contrast, I do want to start off with the policies. What are you going to be getting if you do decide to order Casper or Nectar online? And both of these beds will get to you via completely free shipping. They're both bed-in-a-box mattresses. They'll show up in a pretty decent sized box that you just drag inside of your home and then just start ripping off all the packaging. And before you know it, you'll have a brand new bed that will expand in front of your eyes. You know, both Casper and Nectar probably won't feel exactly like they're gonna feel in the future right out of the box. So, you know, give it a day or two to get to that true firmness and feel. Now, once these mattresses are in your possession, you get a sleep trial with both. Casper has a 100-night sleep trial, which is pretty much the standard. You get almost 3 months or more to try the bed out in the comfort of your own home. And with Nectar, you get a 365-night trial period, so a whole year to test out the Nectar mattress and decide whether you want to keep it or not. Now, if you decide that both of these beds or either one of them aren't exactly right for you, they're both backed by free returns within that trial period, but hopefully you do enjoy them and keep them. If so, Casper has a 10-year warranty and Nectar has a forever warranty. And if you need any more information about these policies or other things related to these mattresses, check down below in the description. We'll have a ton of information about either one of them down there for you. And also, I do want to mention that both Casper and Nectar did send us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them. But now let's start comparing and contrasting them and talk about construction. Both of these mattresses are 3-layer all-foam beds. Now, Nectar recently came out with a hybrid model, and Casper has had some hybrid models for a while now. And if you need any more information about those hybrid models, check down below in the description. But all-foam beds are pretty much great for medium and petite size individuals. Anyone under the 250 to the 200-pound range will probably be just fine on a mattress that's an all-foam bed. Pocketed coils, on the other hand, basically just provide a lot more support and durability for bigger body types, and maybe might be something that you want to look into if you like some bounce and some spring to your mattress. Not saying that these all-foam beds don't have that, just with the coils it has a little bit more so. Getting back to the construction of these two all-foam beds, both Casper and Nectar have support foam on the bottom, then they have a transition layer. For Casper, it's actually a memory foam, but that probably won't play into some of its feel. The top layer of Casper is an open cell foam, which is pretty responsive, and it's called Airscape, and it's nice and breathable as well. Now for Nectar, they have a dense memory foam for their main comfort layer, and when you push down on a dense memory foam, it'll be really slow to respond. It'll almost leave an imprint of your hand if you do push down on it, so you're definitely going to get more of a dense memory foam feel with the Nectar mattress. And that brings us to our next topic, which is feel. So with Nectar, you're going to have more of a dense, viscous memory foam feel. When you push down on the bed, it'll be slower to respond, but it'll almost make a cocoon or a little nook for you to sleep in, and it will be slightly slower to respond when you do go to change sleeping positions throughout the night, but that might be good for you if you do like to stay in one solid sleeping position throughout the whole night. Now, Casper, on the other hand, has more of a soft, neutral foam feel, and when you lay down on it, it's probably just going to feel pretty darn accommodating. You know, we pretty much say that 9 out of 10 sleepers will probably enjoy the Casper mattress, and even if you don't like it, you're not going to hate it. Some people kind of don't like memory foam, but on a bed like Casper, we'd be really hard pressed to find someone that doesn't like this soft neutral foam feel. So I've kind of touched on some differences slightly, but now it's time to get into a bigger difference, and that comes in terms of firmness. With Nectar, the bed's gonna be around a medium firm on our firmness scale, meaning it should work for all sleeper types, but it might be slightly better for strict back and stomach sleepers since it is on the firmer end of the spectrum. And based on what we've seen over here at the Slumber Yard is that strict back and stomach sleepers tend to prefer firmer beds. Now, Casper, on the other hand, is right at a medium on our firmness scale. It's actually so much in the middle that we use its firmness to judge other beds, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. However you like to sleep, you should be set with the Casper mattress. Now, if either one of these firmnesses or feels aren't exactly right for you, both the mattress brands do make a number of other options. I mentioned some hybrid options, but they also do have some all foam ones as well. And if you need any more information about any of those, I'll be linking them down below in the description. There's kind of a lot to go over, so I'm not going to get into the weeds, but just know you have tons of hybrid or all foam options from both Casper or Nectar. Now, at this point of the video, I do want to touch on some X factors. Things that make the bed special, kind of special features of each mattress. And we'll start with Nectar. This bed actually has a removable and machine washable cover. So if this bed is in a guest room or maybe it's in a child's room and they make a mess on it, you can take that thing off, throw it in your washing machine, and get a brand new clean mattress. Now, the Casper cover is not machine washable. You'll probably have to spot clean it, but in general, we pretty much recommend that you should go with a mattress protector. It'll just help keep your mattress clean, and you usually can always machine wash those. Now, an X factor for Casper is that it has a zone support design, which means that each third of the bed is broken up into different sections, where the head and foot sections are slightly softer, and the middle section of the bed is slightly firmer, and it's basically meant to provide a little bit more support for your mass and the trunk of your body. Now, it's also supposed to help keep your back in a neutral spinal alignment as you sleep, and zone support might help alleviate pain potentially. That's something that they claim it does. So yeah, look into that if it interests you. And also, I actually used to sleep on an older version of the Casper Wave mattress that implements some zone support design, and I never really had any pain, but after sleeping on that bed, I also didn't have any pain, so I guess it worked. Now, the last thing I'm going to touch on and compare these two beds is the price point. So one of these beds is going to be slightly more affordable, and that would be the Nectar mattress. As of when I'm recording this video, you can usually pick up a queen size for right around the $800 mark after discounts. And you should also get some sort of free gift or bundle of sheets or pillows along with your purchase. So check down below in the description to see whatever current deals you can get with Nectar. Now, Casper, on the other hand, it retails for around the $1,300 mark, but you can probably pick one up for around the $1,150 mark after discount. Now, Casper doesn't add any bundles in, but if you do want to save the most amount of money, check down below in the description. We always have some really good deals with Casper and Nectar, and that'll all be linked down below in the description for you. But now let's get into the final verdict of Casper versus Nectar. Which bed will be right for who? Well, look into Nectar if you want a bed with more of a dense memory foam feel. It's around a medium firmness on our scale, and it has a machine washable cover and some really consumer-friendly policies. And look into Casper if you want a bed with more of a soft neutral foam feel that's around a medium on our firmness scale and has some zone support elements. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you ever slept on a Casper mattress? Have you ever slept on a Nectar mattress? And did you like it? Write us down below in those comments. We would love to hear from you. If you need any more information about any one of these beds or any other beds from these brands, down below in the description is where you should go for more information. And if you just like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.